And welcome to the August Heart Call, a Council of Love event powered by heart and fueled by love. And I don't know about you guys, but I can't believe it's August already. So here we are, the second part of summer, at least if you're in this hemisphere. But wherever you are, welcome. We're going to be doing something today with Gaia and with the Mother, the Divine Mother, to me, who emanates as Mother Mary. And what was interesting is, I know that during the summer solstice webinar, Gaia came and she talked to us about this new age on earth being the age of wonder. And my friends, I have to tell you, I completely zoned that. I did not remember it at all. And yet all week, and particularly as I've been working with the class on heart communication, which is going fabulously, by the way, Gaia kept coming and tapping me on the shoulder and talking about the new age of wonder, and told me to go back and to read that channeling. And so I did yesterday, and I did again today, because it's really sitting inside of me. You know, sometimes you read a channel or do a channel, and it just permeates every particle of your being. And that most certainly is the case with this particular channeling and with this particular declaration and with this particular gift. And as we know, one of the original gifts of the 13th octave, which we've all been initiated into, is the gift of awe. And you know, it's not one of the sexier gifts, right? We have grace, we've got purity, we've got compassion. And there's just sitting there quietly is this wonderful sense of awe. And that's why I posted it in the chat, just to give you a little reminder. So what we're going to do this morning is slightly different. We're going to begin with our meditation, working with the Mother's gift of divine radiance. Now, over time, people have asked me, have asked the Mother, what's the difference between the gift of her blue diamond, which is her essence, which was amazing, and we were given, again, a long time ago. It was one of the very first gifts of the 13th octave. And how does that differ to the gift of her divine radiance? And I just basically have thought, mental body, had thought that it was an expansion more of her essence. But when I was talking to her this morning, she was explaining that when she gave us the gift of her blue diamond, infusing us, filling us actually from stem to stern with that essence of her, it was coming inside of us. And it was preparing us to hold that level of energy so that we would really come, not just to know her or the council, but to really know ourselves. And that our ancient divine lineage of being of the Mother, Father, One. And yet when we think of divine radiance, yes, it tends to come in, but it surrounds us. And it surrounds us like a huge field. And it's absolutely glorious. It's crystalline, luminescent, if you remember that term, that sparkling white, shimmering colors on the snow. It's glorious. But again, as she was talking to me this morning, she was saying, as you're progressing, as you are now in the way of creating and co-creating us all together, Nova Earth, this is an expansion, not only of your energy field, but of your layers of protection. And one of the things, as the world has gotten more chaotic, more egoic, more at times feeling very dangerous and just like hard, we have the divine radiance around us. And I think sometimes we forget that. And it's important not to forget it, because just like any of the gifts, if we say no or we just ignore them, we can always, because we're sovereign, free will beings, we can always turn that energy off and say, oh, no, thanks, maybe later. We don't want to do that. So one of the things we're going to start with this morning with Mother Earth and Mother God is we're working with the divine radiance, and we're going to feel and put it, and this is fun, around us, then around Gaia, then around our galaxy, then around our universe, and then we're just going to dissolve into it. And then we're going to hear from Gaia. So buckle up, brave hearts. Here we go. And it's really good to see you guys. So close your eyes and drift down into your heart, into the core of your being, into your essence. And it doesn't matter whether you're blue or green or magenta or Halion. Our Halion friends are really showing up. Just come and be in your heart. And physically as well. So if you have any trouble, put your hands on your heart chakra and feel that willingness to open and receive. And from your crown, or even above your crown, feel your chakras opening, spinning down through your head, through the circuitry of your brain, our beautiful brains. Make sure you feel the opening between your occipitals, down through your chin, your throat, your lurion, your high heart, and your heart. But let's make sure everything's open. So down to your Halion, to your solar, the seat of your will, to your umbilical, your tummy, your pelvic, which is the color of the red clay of Sedona. And think about it. This is our center for healing and creating Nova Earth and working with all the kingdoms. This is a very important chakra right now. And down to your root. And again, feel that red cord dropping out of your root, down through the floor, the cement, the wood, the soft soil, the gaseous layers, right down to the heart of Gaia, to Guyana. And feel that connection. Feel it as if you're being plugged in. and pull that up. Greetings, I am Mary. I am Mary, I am Mother. I am one, I am all. And yes, we begin this day, and might I say every day, by filling you and refilling you, by reactivating, beloved ones, the gift of my blue diamond. And yes, we will start with your crown. It is the sparkling blue of sapphire and topaz, iolite, aquamarine, and these are not simply shiny jewels that I fill you with. For each spark is a divine spark of my essence, of my being. And yes, I give this to you once again to fortify you, to uplift you, to strengthen you, and to remind you. Today, Gaia and I will speak a great deal about the wonders of the universe, not just the planet, but the unified field of one. But sweet angels, need I remind you that you, beloved angel in form, are one of the wonders of my omniverse and of this field of unity. So I refresh you, but I also reinfuse you and surround you, and yes, amplify not only this gift of blue diamond, but of my divine radiance. This field, this circumference that encircles you, that you may go forth. And do not think, sweet one, if you say, oh, Mother, I am so tired today, I do not feel like going out and preaching to the collective. If you are sitting in bed, if you are sound asleep, you are radiating to the collective. This is not a job. Job has become very construed and misconstrued upon your planet. This is part of your being. So it does not ebb and flow the way it is either on or off. No. Can you ignore it? Yes. You can ignore your skin. You can ignore your bones. And why would you? So take a moment as I infuse you, as I surround you, as we surround you in this divine radiance of one. Spread out your arms and know that you do not even come close to touching the edges of this field. part of the new age of wonder is not only the acknowledgement, but the participation, the collaboration, the conjunction, the conjoining, the cooperation with all the species. Not only the diversity of what is upon sweet Gaia, the air, the oceans, the creatures, the elements and the elementals, but also your star family who inhabit the cities of light and invite you to join them. So now I want you to come with me and to see and to experience the divine radiance that surrounds Gaia, Guyana. See it, feel it, know it, sense it. And regardless of many of the changes that take place upon Gaia, from weather to earthquakes to tsunamis, she is stabilized and she is held that way by all of us. Now come with me, child, and see your galaxy. Go out. You can fly, you can be free. Come with me. And around your galaxy, including all the forces that surround your galaxy, seen and unseen, and that is surrounded by my radiance. All are equally loved. There are not superior planets or beings. And it is erroneous to even think that, let alone believe it. Now come with me. As some of you say about Mother, I am a tiny speck of dust in the infinity of this universe, this multiverse. You are a spark of our essence. You are light. Every speck of dust, every grain of sand, every comet, every star is known and loved. So see how we have surrounded this universe. and come with me into the unified field. It is time. And know that you are one and an integral, beloved, necessary part of the whole. There is no separation. It is not possible. It is not part of my creation. It has never been part of my dream. Now come back, universe, galaxy. Say hello to your favorite planet. And Gaia. And you. This is your force field of love. It can and will not be eradicated. And I step aside. For my beloved daughter. Greetings, I am Gaia. I am Guyana. And yes, I wish to speak to you of this new age of wonder. Oh, it will have many names, but this is what we call it. It is the expansion of what you know, experience, live, what is possible. For the longest time, we have said repeatedly, there can be no hierarchy. And yet, amongst the human collective, a hybrid group, if ever there was one, there often contends the superiority of some to others. It is extremely, not only egoic and abusive, it is not true, and it is lacking in perspective. And I do not just mean my perspective, or Galatia's perspective, or the mother's perspective, or your UFOG perspective. It is a very strange perspective because it is so limiting and it robs you of the sense of wonder. Each of you, just like each of we, are unique creations, birthed into form. All beings upon this sacred space that I hold, and all beings that inhabit all other planets and galaxies, bring their own unique talents, habits, abilities, intelligences, belief systems. They're not belief systems that are based in ego. It is beyond peculiar when we see a human being that thinks they are superior to an ocean, and therefore they have the right to desecrate the waters, to pollute the land, my skin, my hair. To destroy forests and think, oh, that intelligence held by that group, it's not important. It is essential. It is essential and it is necessary for humans to understand in order to really have the sense of wonder once again. Not that you are king of the castle or queen of the pile, but that you are integrated. You have machineries, you have machines like these computers that do not work without power. Well, dear heart, it does not work without the equal sharing of power. And what do I mean by power? I mean love. You are in and entering and becoming aware of this new age of wonder. You are about to experience things and learn things and come to know things that have never been known upon this earth. And I have been around for a very long time. I am not just talking about tools and healing. I'm talking about the expansion of who you are, into who you are, the wisdom, the beauty, the sense of awe of yourself and of each other and of every blade of grass, of every bird. The sense that you are part of what has been birthed. You did not come, I did not come into form by some declaration of the mother. You, your full self. Yes, with your guardians and guardian angels and the mother and many of us. We planned this pregnancy. Who do you want to be? What do you want to experience? Have there been bumps along the way? Yes. Because of the arrogance and the interference of humans? Yes. But it does not change you. No matter how many breaks you have and how many defeats you have, it does not change you. You are still the entirety of who you are. You are not broken and you are not superior. And those who believe they are superior are about to get a very rude awakening. No, that is not a threat. That is just a forecast. There is no room. There is no room in the mother's multiverse, in her omniverse, for the choice not to love. Yes, there are mishaps. There are things that happen erroneously because you love and you think that you love foolishly. There's no such thing. No such thing. The only real mishap, misstep, is when you say no to love. Because what you are doing, dear heart, is saying no to your very soul, to this body that you inhabit. So many of you have been asking me about some of these climactic changes, and yeah, the earthquakes. I'm taking care of something in that area, and it is done with your intergalactic family. Devastation is not part of the wonder. Rebuilding, new creation, the return of many species that you thought were extinct. I ask you, my beloveds, to join me, not only in a momentary sense of wonder because you've seen a sunrise or a sunset or a child laughing, but because this is a new age and it has already commenced. Let us proceed together because I love you, because I know you, because I value you. And I am as much yours as you are mine. So I will repeat what I have asked you at the solstice. Will you come and play with me? Will you come and frolic? Will you come and share your laughter? And give me your tears. And I will turn them into dewdrops that all may thrive. I will be waiting and looking for you. Go with my love. Farewell. I'm all in. Yeah, it's time. So I'll see you on the playground called Gaia. I love you guys.